look for him to go out in motion or go out on the route against one of the linebackers.
We apologize for the audio issue. Here's Wentz on third down. Can't find anyone. And he will be taken down at the 38-yard line by the rookie out of Michigan, Aidan Hutchinson.
His offense, Commanders' defense, they had a sack, and then the Lions' defense said, we see that sack, we'll match you. And Aidan Hutchinson wrapping back around for the sack. High motor guy, high effort.
20 yards of offense for Washington, no first downs. 2nd and 10. Wentz in trouble, taken down back at the 18-yard line. It is Hutchinson.
Aidan Hutchinson right here on the near side. As he goes up, he's going to go around the quarterback. You usually don't want to go too high over the quarterback, but what he does a great job of is circling back the Commanders defensively.
2nd and 10, Wentz in trouble. Hutchinson right in the middle of it once again.
And the two just highlighted, both of them on the same side. The problem it creates is the speed. The speed is the issue for this Washington offensive line, because as soon as they go up the field, watch how he wraps around quickly, and it's like a flash. You blink your eye, and all of a sudden he's already at the quarterback.
6.5 yards per play, which is second worst in NFL history.
Here's Dak in the pocket. He's slammed down by Hutchinson, and the rookie has his 4th sack of the season.
Is that you're going to move Hutchinson to the open end. He's been playing on the tight end side. The open end means he's allowed to have space and the angle to the quarterback as you see him pull him down. 20! But you can't have those big plays, not on special teams and not on defense. You can't lead the league. And
3rd and 2, and they get to him. That's Hutchinson again. Boy, he's had a nice game today. Aidan Hutchinson, his 2nd sack for the Heisman runner-up a year ago.
So this is what you wanted to see when you moved him last week. Steele's done an outstanding job.
Already over 100 yards receiving in the first half. He's got 112. Mostert running left, not much doing there.
Rodgers comes back the other way. It's intercepted. He was looking for Bakhtiari, but Aidan Hutchinson, the first-round draft pick, has a pick.
Bakhtiari's eligible. You can see he's off the ball. That makes Bakhtiari, he reported eligible during the timeout. They're trying to catch him off guard. Aidan Hutchinson was having none of it. All the action was going away. Just a great job picking that ball off. That's really impressive for a young kid to understand the situation, realize Bakhtiari's eligible, and react when Rodgers tries to throw back.
That's a great reaction.
It's really a good reaction.
They might even run it.
Yep. They will with Montgomery.
Got tripped a little bit and leans down to the 15-yard. It's Montgomery with the carry, and he's tossed to the ground at the 1. Aidan Hutchinson. Wow. What a play. Trying to provide a game-winning drive. Fields will step up. Hutchinson is there, and down he goes. Hutchinson with his first sack of the day, 5.5 on the year for the rookie from Michigan.
And for the Lions, cornerback Jeff Okudah out with a head injury.
That's a shame for him. Here's Jones back to pass, and it's intercepted. Aidan Hutchinson has another one, 2nd of his career. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds inside the 20. He picked off Aaron Rodgers 2 weeks ago. He does it here to Daniel Jones.
He starts as the end, and then he's just a zone dropper, and he just drops right under Darius Slayton. Daniel Jones doesn't see him. He's on the ball, but instead of rushing, he drops. And he's right in the window that Daniel Jones is trying to throw this crossing route. He never sees him drop. He thinks he has an easy pitch and catch. Every week now we see this young rookie just continue to make impact.
Yeah, they picked up 20. Back to throw again. Jones lost one in the middle. Hodgins gets stuck. Now the ball came loose. It's loose on the ground. Hutchinson, does he have it? Waiting for a signal. Harris is the guy that forced it. Waiting for a call.
Point on the field is a catch, then a fumble recovered by the defense. First down.
Big conversion, the 3rd turnover by New York. That's clearly out.
Yeah, it's clearly out. And then great hustle by Hutchinson to fight and scrap and recover that ball. See here. 1, 2, 3 steps. Gets hit. Ball's clearly out before he hits the ground.
They want to stick around to the end of this one.
Lawrence continuing to tough it out, but he is sacked at the 20. Aidan Hutchinson. That's 6.5 now for the rookie this year.
Aidan Hutchinson unblocked, but you don't want to go back to that one. It looks like Travis Etienne was trying to come across.
He's able to get off the ball. He's been playing very good football for the Lions.
2nd down and 4, the toss to Cook. The fullback C.J. Ham was leading the way, and it's Hutchinson who comes up to make the tackle for a loss of 2 yards on the play.
In this 2-point stance, he's able to go up and under on the offensive tackle, and when you do that, now he's taking over the gap, right? There's no one to block him. Dalvin Cook has no chance.
How about Cousins' numbers? 25 of 31, 330 yards. This time wrapped up and taken down by Aidan Hutchinson.
Aidan Hutchinson going to bend the corner on Brian O'Neill. I don't know if Brian O'Neill expected that Dalvin Cook was going to chip. Either way, Aidan Hutchinson blows right by him around the corner. Crucial sack, much needed to finally turn some of that momentum back to the Lions.
Early in the ball game, let's see if Zach Wilson can get settled and get moving in the proper direction.
On a give, nothing there for Zonovan Knight. They are just going to load up against the run right now. In the backfield, Knight gets the call, tries to make a cut. Could not break away from Hutchinson. 2nd down and 2. There's nothing going in this running game right now. Zonovan Bam Knight held for no gain. Sets the Jets up at the 21-yard line. 2 tight end formation. Handoff to Carter. Driven backwards.
Hubbard and Blackshear in the backfield for Darnold. Moves the ball inside the 40. Blackshear is in trouble, and he will lose yardage.
Fields out of the shotgun. 2nd and goal. And he's stopped.
He's had a couple nice designs today so far.
On 3rd and goal.
There it is.
Fields can't find anyone. And he's out of bounds.
Really stuffed the run. They need to get back to stuffing the run.
Fields already sacked 4 times. Hit from behind, ball comes loose. Officials attempting to get to the bottom of the pile. And the Lions have recovered. Aidan Hutchinson with the football.
And look at him just hustle, effort, and then swipe right at the football. Justin Fields has to have more awareness, knowing that you can't run that slowly. And there is Justin Fields taking a vicious shot, too, at the end. James Houston getting in there, and can't really see who recovered it. But look at that speed. Wow, nice job, nice effort. Can't tell if that's Aidan Hutchinson that comes up with it. They're not going to give it to you.
Fields looking. And now he throws.
Goodness.
And it is picked off by Aidan Hutchinson. His 3rd interception of the season.
I don't even know what defense is in. I'm just going to throw it, get the half over with. Look at the hands. Looks like a wide receiver catching that one. Let's see you, Aidan Hutchinson.
Lions leading by 14 to Los Angeles for the Verizon halftime report.
Rodgers, pocket collapses. Hutchinson chases him and gets him.
Knocked the ball out as well, but they say Rodgers was down. The rookie comes up to now 8.5 sacks on the year.
Right here on the edge for Yosh Nijman. When you give an athlete like Hutchinson that kind of running start, it's almost impossible to stop. It looks like man coverage. Anceloni out here on Tunyon.
Rodgers, Hutchinson got him again. Flag down. Aidan Hutchinson 2 sacks.